Once upon a time, in a prosperous kingdom, there lived a minister renowned for his exceptional intellect. Whenever the court faced a dilemma, be it a political issue or a matter of daily governance, he could always come up with a fair, swift, and effective solution. The king trusted him so much that no major decision was made without his counsel. Yet, this absolute trust inevitably stirred jealousy among others in the royal court. Many began to quietly plot ways to tarnish his reputation. One day, during a royal meeting, the king suddenly remarked, "You are indeed a wise man, but sadly, your son is utterly foolish." The minister was stunned. Holding back his emotions, he respectfully asked, "Your Majesty, may I ask why you believe my son is foolish?" The king replied calmly, "Every morning, when I visit the marketplace to meet my people, your son is always there. I present him with 2 coins, 1 gold, 1 silver, and ask, which one is more valuable? Yet every single time, he picks the silver one and insists it's more precious." The courtiers and citizens laugh out loud. "Tell me, how can your son not be a fool?" Hearing those words, the minister didn't respond. With a heavy heart and thoughtful mind, he quietly left the palace. Upon arriving home, he immediately called for his son and asked, "Son, do you know which is more valuable, gold or silver?" Without a second of hesitation, the boy replied, "Of course, father. Gold is more valuable." The minister frowned, confused. "If you know that, then why do you keep choosing the silver coin in front of the king? Do you realize people laugh at you and me because of this? Do you know how much honor you've cost your own father?" Still calm, the boy didn't answer right away. Instead, he led his father into a private room, walked to a corner, and opened a small wooden box. Inside were hundreds of shiny silver coins, neatly arranged and gleaming under the light. "Look, father," he said softly. "Every time I choose the silver coin and say it's worth more, the king laughs and gives it to me. He enjoys the game, and I play along. I do it day after day. This is the result." The minister stood frozen, staring at the silver coins in awe. Slowly, he turned to look at his son with surprise and, eventually, pride. The boy continued, "If I show that I'm smart just once and pick the gold coin, I'll get 1 gold coin and the game will end. But if I play dumb every day, I end up with so much more. The king is amused, the crowd laughs, and I collect my reward. Sometimes, pretending to be a fool is the wisest thing to do." The minister was silent for a long moment. Then he gently nodded. The embarrassment he had carried earlier began to dissolve, replaced by a deep sense of admiration for his son's quiet cleverness. From that day on, whenever someone mocked his son or called him stupid, the minister simply smiled. He had come to understand, true wisdom doesn't need to be loud or recognized. As long as you know what you're doing and why, that's enough. Life always seems to divide people into 2 kinds. There are those who do something small and want the whole world to know. And there are those who achieve great things but stay humble and silent. The world often mocks what it doesn't understand. Unusual behavior is labeled foolish, and people who walk their own paths are often called crazy. But in that silence, in that quiet persistence, success often blooms. So, don't worry if others misunderstand you. Don't fear not being praised. If you know your path and walk it with patience, gratitude, and kindness, your results will speak louder than any words. Be the one who shines quietly, because true light doesn't make noise.